Hi guys, so I've never done this before, so I've had these for a while. These are just like the Beatles ones, so they are sculpted out with the apex in already. I will say I've sized these out and they're not the easiest to get into shape here, especially for us with strange shaped nail beds, but hopefully they'll tidy up nicely afterwards. They are NOVO OVO. I think they were about 10 quid on Amazon. So you get loads in them. All the sizes and stuff there, which I've only just noticed by the by. And I've had these for months. So I'm going to stick them on with this. It's not as strong as other nail glues, which is fine because I'm not entirely sure how long I'll keep these on. So I'm just going to stop talking and get on with it for a minute. If it gets boring, don't watch. I don't mind. Also, I would like to say before I start doing this, thank you to all of my subscribers. It's, I don't know, a little bit surreal. I have like 79 subscribers now, and I don't feel like I've done anything to warrant any of you watching, but you do. So thank you for that. I feel a little silly, but do you know what? Why not? If you're enjoying the videos, then I don't know, in all honesty. Anyway, so I'm going to get on with this. I've already done my base coat and peel off. And these are what I use. I love this stuff. It's sturdy. And it's, what, 15 mils? Base coat is only 10, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. I'm going to have black nails, black and gold. And I wanted to use my Glitterama Black, Break My Heart one, but because these are already pre-sculpted, I didn't want to make them too thick, so I'm going to pick a different one because this, although it's a good black, it's not a one coat, unfortunately. It's a bit of a shame, but there you go. So I got this black with my liquid chromes, and I think I got it on Amazon dirt cheap, quite frankly. So I'm going to use this because this is thicker or more pigmented, sorry. Anyway, so I'm going to get on with this a minute, and hope to God I manage to get these on straight because I am shockingly bad at doing them straight. And it's not like you can sort of just reshape them once they're on because they're pre-sculpted. I don't know if I'm going to be in shot for all of this. Oh, and that's too much. So I'm just going to roll some back and remove it. It's one of the reasons I love this stuff. It's easy to tidy up. So I know loads of you will probably be screaming at the screen saying, don't touch it, don't touch it. I've played with absolutely everything I own. So I feel pretty confident in the fact that I can get away with touching it and it not be a problem. Now that it's semi-cured, I don't know if I can get the right angle. But because they're pre-sculpted, basically, let me stand up, see if I can do it. There we go. It's not going to sit flush here. So I'm going to have to file it and obviously clean up all the rest of that glue. But I'm just going to put my thumb in the lamp and get that fully cured so that it's all done and out of the way. And hopefully these will turn out nicely. And they're an affordable alternative, especially for anyone in the UK, because Yes, you can get Five Angels or Angeles or whatever it is, and the Beatles, but you have to order it from their website, which then means customs and all the rest of that crap. So these you can just get on Amazon, although there isn't, I don't think they've got any of this type in different shapes or lengths. So these you can cut down a little, but I wouldn't suggest cutting them down too much. But that's just me. Oh. Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but it is spooky season and I'm not much of a fan, quite honestly. Never have been, but that's just me. I do have some plans for some Halloween nails though. They'll be my first ones ever. Okay. Right. We'll move swiftly on to the next nail. And remember not to put too much glue in it this time. So I've just put that much in. Hopefully that will be enough. Still too much, but that's okay. It's also the other reason I like this stuff. It doesn't move. I mean, if you knock your nail hard enough, yeah, of course it will move. But you can readjust it and let go, which I love. It goes a long way, this glue as well. Also, I found it on Temu, so, you know, it was relatively cheap. I'm a fan of saving pennies. So I can buy even more sparkles. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but that's my TV. Right, let's get all this extra glue that I've wiped everywhere sorted out. I'd rather not find it on my elbow or in the bed later because it's stuck to me. Right, let's get the rest attached and then I'll give them a full cure and then tidy up around the edges. Now, I've never done one of these videos before only because I'm so freaking slow at doing my own nails. I figured nobody is going to want to watch that. So this is why I figured I would give these a try, because it takes all the sculpting bit out of it for you. I think that's the bit that takes me the longest, because I hate filing with a passion. I mean, I truly hate filing. So these are kind of the cheat mode. You don't have to file them, and that I love. Just around the cuticle area, obviously, to make it look tidy. And also, in all honesty, if your nail bed doesn't completely conform to the underneath of these nails, you have to have a bit extra glue, and then you have to make it meet your cuticles even better. It's a pain in the backside, but still saves time on filing. Right, let's turn that off for a moment. As you can see, these are very long, so I don't know how I'm going to function with them just yet. It will be trial and error, I suppose. Right. I'm going to smoosh that down just a bit. And normally with this stuff you don't actually have to do what I'm doing now and hold it, but I have quite a high arch on my ring fingers for some reason, and although it fits in these, it just doesn't want to sit on there nicely. So, and I have a crooked finger. See? Hold my finger straight, the nail is straight. Let go, the nail is wonky. I think we've all got a nail like that, haven't we? At least one of them anyways. Right, onto my pinky. And I already know I put too much in there then. I don't know if you really paid much attention, but I have pretty small nail beds, which sucks when you like really, really long nails, because it means that they don't feel very secure for very long. But I make do, and I change my nails often enough, quite frankly, that I can get away with really long nails. I just struggle with the day-to-day stuff with a long nail. Right. So I'm going to shove my whole hand in for a full 60 and have a quick vape, because I feel really weird talking to you guys. It feels odd. But like I was saying earlier, I can't get over how many subscribers I've got. You're all very kind and a bit bonkers, which is freaking perfect for me, quite frankly. Normal is overrated and normal is boring. I don't know exactly if I'm going to put any extra things on my nails after I've painted them. I was thinking I was going to do gold chrome because I wanted to do sparkly, hollowy gold, but I need a gold colour underneath just to get the most out of it. Otherwise it just looks a tad bit wishy-washy. Right, that's a full cure done. Make sure they all feel secure. Okay. I'm going to get rid of the little nubbies. Oh, it feels weird. No idea if that's in frame or not. I will say they feel pretty comfortable so far. It's been a while since I've had full-on square nails, but hopefully I'll get used to it. That extra glue under there will drive me bonkers. Like I said, I probably won't have them on for too long, so that'll be okay. Okay, so I'm going to use my gorgeous Melody Susie. And I feel a bit of stage fright for this. I'm going to put it in reverse, and it's on number 5. And I have a safety bit because I don't have no training with this. And I know I should have my dust collector, but it's huge and it's over there. I know loads of you are probably just sitting there cringing. Don't worry. It's only me that'll hurt if I hurt. Okay, that really didn't make much sense, did it? It's okay, I promise. This glue, by the way, is awesome, but when you get the excess, if you don't get it off before you cure it, it does that, which is annoying. But I'll either get it off with the file or I'll use the nippers in a moment. I'll grab it with the nippers in a mere moment. You just want to go around the cuticle, make it look a bit more natural. Now, I'm not going to go and make them look immaculate or, quite honestly, as tidy as I normally would, because if I get on with these, I will probably do another set and make them a bit more permanent. But as I don't plan to keep them on for too long, I will skimp a little bit, shall I say. I will say they fit on some nails better than they did on others. So I like the fact that I don't have to spend ages doing the builder gel layer. The downside is they just don't fit your nails quite as naturally as non-sculpted ones, which is a bit of a shame, but I suppose you can't have everything, right? Oh, it's getting warm in here. And considering it's very cold and rainy out there tonight, it should not be quite so warm in here, but it is. I've given up trying to figure out how this house works, quite frankly. It has a mind of its own most of the time. Next, we turn that off and put it out of the way. I love doing my nails. However, I am not a lover of bits. I hate bits. I mean, they drive me insane. Right. Now, I'm going to grab a little brush. This one will do. And my handy dandy bottle of acetone, because I want to do the cuticle areas. Now you're probably all screaming, don't do that, but we all have our methods, right? Our tried and true ones that work for us, and this works for me, quite frankly. Although apparently there is some sparkles left in this brush from whatever I used it for last. Not that I can remember what it was now, but whatever the hell it was a sparkly adventure. Something about the thumb is bugging me. I have no idea what right now. But anywho, because these are already pre-etched, I don't need to buff them, which is excellent. But I am going to buff around this cuticle because I can't put my finger on it, but whatever it is bugging the shit out of me. That's what it is. Glue. I'm not trying to make myself bleed, I promise. Although years of dermatitis and the steroid cream to correct it or keep it in control has thinned my skin considerably. It's very sensitive to heat now and is prone to split quite easily. It feels better. I mean, it looks a bit better. Let's get rid of the dust. Okay. So, what am I doing next? Oh yes, base coat. So I'm going to use this one because I'm running low on my Macart one, quite frankly. And actually, one moment. I have a Beatles one, brand new, so we'll use this one instead. So I'll do my thumb first, because why the hell not? I prefer to get this one out of the way, in all honesty. Wow, concentration. So yeah, I don't really have a whole heap to say today. I've been sleeping like a hibernating bear with some broken sleep in there just to, you know, shake things up a bit. I haven't been out. I did commit attempted murder earlier on a giant spider. I think I got it. I'm not entirely sure because I cannot find the carcass. So there's a distinct possibility it's still alive and just hiding and biding its time. Then it will come and get me when I least expect it. I feel like that's how spiders roll. I hate this time of year for that. It seems like that everywhere lately as well. And I don't know about anywhere else, but we've had an influx the last few years of fucking giant spiders. Now, I know people say when they have a phobia like I do of spiders, it was huge, and it turns out it was just like this. But no, these ones... Okay, so this is my like silicone mat. The spiders we're seeing lately with their legs and that are as big as this. I mean, the bodies clearly are smaller, obviously, but with the legs and everything, they're as big as this. So if any of you have got one of these, you can imagine how big these bastard spiders are. And I am terrified of them. I mean, I will take on a 7 foot tall dude that's built like a brick shit house. I'll take him on, happily. I'll do that over dealing with a spider any day of the week. Yes, I'm just that crazy. And no, I'm not sorry. But it's just unnecessary for spiders to be that fucking monstrous, quite frankly. But yeah, so that's all I've been really dealing with. Mm-hmm. Well, it definitely takes a minute to polish long nails. Ay, ay, ay. Let's pull that over. Maybe that will help. Oh, I'm still in shock. Good. Honestly, I'd zoom in, but you really don't want to see what a dog's dinner of this I'm making. Watch from afar, people. Watch from afar. So I'm going to put these two in the lamp before I mess them up. Oh, I'm going to perfect that one a moment. So let's cook those for a moment. I'm a bit excited about this. My nails have been naked for far too long. I should put some music on or something for you guys, but I've got YouTube on at the moment. I'm watching Emily Susanna. I think she's doing an episode of Viewers Draw My Nails. I don't know if you've seen this one, but she's doing a zombie face nail with a curly green thing hanging off the nail. I'm not entirely sure what she's calling it, but it's pretty cool. That last light, it always takes ages. Well, that's what it feels like for me anyways. Am I even in shot? I have no idea. I am catching the light though. Missed the edge, damn it. I thought I was doing so well on that one. Oh well. And now you can see why I don't normally do this on camera. Honestly, you guys that do this regularly on camera, I don't know how you do it. I truly don't. But more power to you. Because I have no idea if I'll ever do this again. Whether you damn well want to see it or not, I am not entirely sold on this whole process. I may have to just stick to Temu hauls and mini demos on weird and wonderful things. I do plan on making a gem video to make your own gems, because Miss Alicia showed me some gorgeous gems, gorgeous ones, and they were clear with bright speckled polish in and white backed, and they just looked beautiful. So I thought I might attempt to make some blood splatter ones for Halloween. So I shall be doing that in the next day or so, if I can keep my energy levels up long enough to do it, mind you. Because that is the main problem. The motivation to come up here and do things, which is a bit silly, really. It's just up the stairs, but it's the brain power as well, I think. It's just that time of year. I want to hibernate like a damn bear. Right. So I don't know whether to do 2 gold. Yeah, why not? Let's do 2 gold. Okay, so I'm going to use this black for the gold ones because I want it to be quite thin. I don't want too much thickness on these nails. And I have a little overspill there. It's going to bug me because I can feel it. Let's get the dust off there. Right, so I just want a thin black, and I want it smooth enough so that when I put the chrome on, it will look fine. Because that is the main goal. So ooh, messy. Normally not so messy with polish. I think it's because I'm on camera. Let me grab my cleanup thingies. Not the neatest in the world. I think that's the downside to a thinner black. It goes rogue. Like I said, I just want a slight black background for my chrome. So I'm going to cook it, messy as it is, because I will just clean up afterwards. So I have my chrome, gold chrome, pretty. And Born Pretty's Chrome Mirror Top Coat. People swear by it. I find it's just as good as any other top coat, quite frankly. It's just got a pretty label. And I'm going to grab one of my silicone tools to apply the damn chrome. Let's put it over here and take the lid off. And try not to sneeze in it. I get very paranoid about open chrome. Because it doesn't take a whole heap to just floof that stuff everywhere. There we go. I just want to make sure I got that bit off because it was driving me bonkers. So I think that's covered, and should have cured that black for longer. So I'm going to shove this in for 2 minutes because I'm not happy with the black. So I have my chrome ready. I'm going to top with this. I have no idea what the label says. Let's see if I can twist the bottle around. Crown Jewel. It's gorgeous. In case you haven't seen it. Let's do this so that I don't have so much on the brush that it runs away. How beautiful is that? So that's going to go over the gold chrome. And I'm very excited. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this hand yet. I'm just going to walk around with one hand done and one hand not. It wouldn't be the first time. It won't be the last. How are we doing on time? Oh, geez. I need to get a move on. I'm so impatient. Come on already. Oh, it's that last light again, people. There we go. Okay. I can't remember the last time I chromed a damn nail. I'm going to put this underneath just in case. Because let's face it, we all know this stuff gets everywhere. think I might have had too much on my pusher by any chance. Let's get some of that loose chrome back in the pot. Waste not, want not, right? Make sure to rub it in extremely well. Gorgeous. I'm half tempted to just leave it as is and top coat it. I think I might have to, you know. It's gorgeous. Let's put that out of the way. Now I'm going to brush it off, but I'm just going to turn around and do it. Because I don't fancy having chrome all over the table. Okay. Uh-oh. No, no. There we go. That's better. Now I'm going to see if I can get some of this excess chrome off my cuticle. I go through loads of these damn little things, but they do come in very handy. Pretty, pretty. So I'm going to top coat it and move on. I think I'll get the other chrome nail done and out of the way. Then I don't have to worry about the chrome powder going everywhere again. Gorgeous. Right, let's move this blue thing out of the way for just a moment. Right, pull the black back out. So I'm thinking just plain old black on the other nails. I don't know. I don't know. I had thought to use this, but it might be too much. And also the wrong shade. It's not quite golden now. We shall see. Okay, so we're all fully cured on that. Yay! So, black the ring finger with the thin black. Just in case you were wondering, by the way, this black from Glitterama, yes, okay, it's thin and more than one coat needed. All the rest of the colours I've had from her are gorgeous, quite frankly. I love them all. And they're a UK based company, but she does polishes and acrylic. And she has some very good deals. Let's smooth that out just a smidgen. Like I said, I'm not too worried about how smooth the application is because I'm going to cover that bitch up and bake it. I can put that one back out of the way now. Oh, my coffee went cold. Whoopsie daisy. Pull my top coat back out and pull my blue thing back down. I'm going to try and use up whatever chrome is on there first before I pull the pot over, because I'd rather not waste it unless I have to. I did have some gold butterflies, but I'm not entirely sure if I want to use them or not. They are gorgeous, mind you. Let's see if I can maneuver one into frame for you. How pretty are those? They do stick up a bit on the nail though, so I'm not entirely sure I want to use it. I think we'll just stick with the polishing for this video. I might decorate them after, you never know. I'm just taking my time with this so that I get all of it covered. And Coke. Let's put that out of the way. Need to get a lint-free wipe for my thumb at some point because that's annoying me now. I get annoyed easily. I know I haven't been talking a whole heap or said anything much interesting to most, but I hope I haven't bored you. I think I'd hate that a little bit, quite frankly. Oh, that's better. It was bugging me. Now, let's utilize the chrome that is left on here. Okay, let's bring the pot back over now. And try not to overload my tool this time. Right, I'm going to just brush that off. See if I can get some of that off there. Huh, nice. Right, let's get these out of the way. And pull the top coat out. Okay. Just to make sure I've got all of it. Yes, I'm cat-handed, so that makes it hard work. And bake. And then it's just straight black. I might actually have sparkly black, but that'll probably need a damn good mix up before I try and use that. So for the plain nails, I'll just use this one because it's thicker, quite honestly. It will take less work and less coats. Clean up that loose chrome. Oh, there's me showing you my vape. I do apologise. I'm going to end up putting things on these because they look rather naked, just plain and not quite me, but it's okay. If I do end up putting anything on them, I will show you the end result at some point. Because I do have this to play with, to attach things with. I have this one too, and I have two of these, both viscosities to play with, and I also have, bear with me, this one too. So I've got plenty of things to help me stick things on so that they don't catch. Now, okay, I can zoom you in just a smidge. I'm going to do a really, really thin coat. Because yes, this one is thicker than the other one, but I'd rather do it in two thin coats and get a good coverage that cures properly than one thick coat that won't cure, because that would really, really bug me. And there is something fuzzy in my polish. better. Now, clean up the edge. As much as I like black, it's such a messy polish.
Alright, here are all of my teeny tiny little teeth I made, and I am really hoping it's going to be enough, and that they fit, you know, and that I'm able to get them on. There's a lot of concerns here. I'm going to use this rhinestone glues. It's super, super thick, and I'm hoping that I can just sit them kind of like upright and have a minute at least to, you know, work on getting a couple in. I really, really love to not have to cure each one individually, but I guess we'll see about that. I think I might need to go get my like eyebrow tweezers for this. Oh my gosh, I scared myself. That was the wrong one. Oh my gosh, I think it might work. Oh no. Alright, gonna have to do way smaller sections. And I was hoping, I think I'm also gonna have to like break a bunch of these because they are a little
I feel like I need to get my liner brush.
so
Don't know, I'll do it. There we go.
you know, it's fine. The rest of this set is simple because this one charm is going to be just as much work as a full hand.
There is some kind of fluff in my damn polish. I think I got rid of it.
And I am done with this, at least putting the teeth in anyway. I don't even want to talk about how long that took me, to be honest. I'm a little like, because I need to talk about all of this. But I don't even know. Look how crazy this looks. And I need to like clean up these edges. They're like kind of pokey. Anyway, I was pretty sure that that gel cured sticky, but it's not sticky, thankfully. So I'm going to clean up some of this around it on the edges. Alright, I feel like it's cleaned up pretty well. I'm going to top coat this to the best of my ability. I'm going to use like a little teeny tiny brush. I feel like it needs to be top coated a little bit. I want like a little extra reinforcement. I'll be really sad if all of these
Oh.
fall off. I'll literally cry.
I moved all my liner brushes, damn it. Oh, go.
Not get the teeth. I mean, some of the teeth could be shiny, sure, but all of them should definitely not be shiny. To adhere this, what we're actually going to use is a magnet. And I am just going to glue it on. I'm gonna put a nice healthy amount on. I figure this way I can take it on and off. I just spent so much time on this. I could not imagine ruining it while
Okay.
so incredibly sad. So I figure this way with a magnet, I can take it off if I
I don't know about anybody else, but getting around the cuticles and the edges that are the furthest away from you, they're my pet peeve. They truly are. But they're going to come out looking lovely. So I can't complain about that, I suppose. And hopefully I haven't bored you all to death with my long ass video. Miss Shelley, if you're watching, yes, I know you don't mind a long video, but this is taking the piss just a bit for half a hand. Like I said, just imagine if I'd have had to sculpt them myself. I wouldn't be anywhere near finished. Right. I'm going to use the liner brush to go around the edges, just to make sure I've gotten them all.
So I am going to use this peel off skin liquid, and hopefully it's not too messy for what I want to try, but that's how we're going to use this stuff. I'm just going to get it kind of all over without getting it on the nail. I like that much. I think this is liquid latex, but I'm not 100% sure. Alright, you know, it's getting real when I have to cover up my glass area. Now that I have a designated straw for nail stuff, I've seen people dip their straw into gel and then blow to make the splatter. So that's what I'm going to try. I don't know if that's going to work. I don't know if it's going to be super messy. I hope not, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. I don't know quite like how much to put on there. It's
So fiddly.
Let's try. Ready? Okay, maybe I need more. Maybe like gob it on. I'm really hoping, because I don't really want to like have to hand paint splatters. That sounds kind of hard. That should be enough, I think. Okay, I'm gonna do it now. I'm nervous. Ooh, okay, I'm nervous. Okay, ready?
So I'm gonna leave it at those two for just a moment and move that.
Okay, not quite. I feel like I'm getting splatter and not necessarily like droplets. I think we might have to redo all of it. I've only taken it off the main two because I feel like the other ones actually look decent. I think I'm just gonna try to dip it in a little bit and then do like, nope. Oh, you know what? I think it needs to be liquidier. I think that's it. Okay, we're getting somewhere. What I did was I mixed a little bit of that with alcohol. Active problem solving.
Maybe I should have eaten before I did these. It wouldn't have been quite so shaky then. I don't think that helps at all. I promise I'm not starving myself, people. I do actually have food to eat and it's cooked. Just needs to be reheated. But I kind of figured I'd do these first and then I could just chill out and watch film. Possibly. Or something on TV. But maybe that wasn't the smartest decision. Also, maybe I need to practice polishing on longer nails. Takes quite a bit more finesse, I think. Well, that's how I feel about it anyway. Let's do the edge of my pinky. And then we can get them all in the lamp at the same time.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, this is my favorite series to do. We won't be stopping, but please give this video a like anyway. It helps me out a ton and I appreciate it so much, every single one of you. Right. Please make sure to stay safe, doing
all polished. Let's cook the damn things. And I'm going to put it on for 2 minutes because it is black. And we all know how that plays out. I'm going to do that up. And clean up my liner brush before I forget. I'm aware I'm probably doing it wrong, by the way, and that's okay. But this is also one of my cheaper brushes, so I don't particularly mind so much. Clean as clean as clean. I really need to move my bin back to where I can just chuck things in it without twisting round all the way. I really, really, really want to do some detail on the black ones. But I'm not going to, because that will keep you here forever. And we're already at, wow, way too long, people. I am so sorry. Speed through it. I don't know how to make it do that before I upload it. I do apologise, but I just don't know how. So you're just going to have to figure that out on your own, I'm afraid. When I pull this hand out, I'm just going to stop and top coat them. You don't need to be here for that. It's nothing spectacular. I will say now, though, thank you for watching. They are gorgeous. I'm just going to clean them up a bit after I top coat around the edges to get rid of all the gold. And hopefully I haven't bored you to death. And thank you for subscribing. No, I'm honestly over the moon. I'm not entirely sure what it all means, because this tech stuff makes no sense to me whatsoever. But I love you all muchly, and I will catch you in the next one. So I added some things, some stickers and some bling.
Before we swatch them, let's get the palette out because we'll just swatch them on the palette. So it's nice